Hi guys, today we're going to look at all of the seeds that I'm going to be starting in March. These are my 4 to 8 week before last frost seeds. I'll be sharing my tomato seeds in a later video, but I've got a whole bunch of these, some brand new varieties I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for that later this week. I'll be posting that soon. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. My name is Kim. Let's get started. So the first category we're going to do are this daisy type flowers. A couple of them are perennials, and most of them are annuals. We have Black-Eyed Susan Rebecca from Burpee. Gorgeous, gorgeous flower. So we have Arizona Apricot Gaillardia. It is also a perennial. Absolutely love Gaillardia. It is one of the most fabulous flowers. We have a Goblin Gaillardia from Botanical Interest. And that is also a perennial. Another Gaillardia that is a perennial is Arizona Sun. We're also going to be planting some more Gazania. This is absolutely gorgeous. I had it in my green stock last year. Absolutely beautiful flower. Another one is African Daisy Cape Marigold. It's absolutely gorgeous. 8 to 16 inches tall. So we're going to do a giant double mix paper daisy from Swallowtail Seeds. We're going to do a Monarch's Velvet Potentia. I'm not sure how you say that. I'll put a picture. It is absolutely beautiful. And then we're going to do Cherry Brandy Rebecca, which is also gorgeous. Also going to go ahead and start some of these Mexican sunflowers inside. I didn't know you could do that, but this packages both of these say that you can start them indoors 68 weeks before. This one is Torch. It is 4 to 6 feet tall, and this is Sundance from Burpee. And it is 3 feet tall. I have grown this one before. I thought some birds had dropped sunflower seeds because all of a sudden it started growing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I planted that. It was huge and it bloomed like crazy. So highly recommend the Mexican sunflowers. We're also going to do some Celosia. I've got 3 different kinds of Celosia. We have Pampas Plume. We have Sunday Mix, which I'll put a picture on the screen. And then we have Red Haven Coxcomb. This is a smaller one. I may do this actually for a house plant, maybe. I'm not sure yet. So this is to be determined if it's going to grow outside or out. It is full sun. We're going to do a few taller ones. We're going to do Hybrid Angelonia Serena Mix. We'll do some Cathedral Bells, Canterbury Bells. Not grown those before, some really, it's a biennial. Hopefully it'll flower this year, it may not, but really hoping to get some of these out in the yard. And then we're also going to do some Feverfew. Crispedia, I got the right seeds this time. Last year I got the eyeball seeds thinking they were Crispedia, the drumstick, but I got the right ones this time. So got some Crispedia going on. Going to try some Candy Tuff. This is from Menards. It's some of their cheaper seeds. But I've had really great luck with those. So do not be afraid of getting the store brand seeds. I've had great luck with them. Even Dollar Tree seeds are perfectly fine. We got a Armeria Deep Rose Morningstar. Gorgeous, gorgeous looking flower. And then we have a Helicterum Periot White from Johnny's. I'll put a picture on the screen. Really not sure how to say that, but it's a gorgeous flower. I have some sweet peas that I already planted, but I'm going to go ahead and do a few more just to hedge my bets. Go ahead and put some more out there in the grow bags over nearby the gazebo. And then I'm also going to try some sweet peas. These are short ones. They're 8 to 14 inches long, so they're like little sweet peas. I'm going to try to put some in some baskets that I might be able to hang up on the top section of the gazebo. So I'll have sweet peas growing up the legs as well as hanging down by the baskets. Hopefully that'll work. It should be gorgeous if it does. Okay, I've got some Strawflowers and Scabiosa. We've got Swiss Giants Mix Strawflower, Purple Red Strawflower, Scabiosa Formula Mix. And I do have some of this out in my winter sign. I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and hedge my bets and put some in here to grow inside as well. And the same thing with the basket flower, the pink basket flower. I have some of this outside, and I'm hoping, just to be safe, have some inside as well. And then I've got 4 different kinds of statice. We've got some Russian statice. Grew this last year. Didn't put it in the right place. I'm hoping I have better luck with that this year. We have some apricot statice. Statice mixed colors, seeds and such. And then a Johnny's pastel mix for statice. I think I've got one more on the way coming from Flower Hill Farm. So we're looking, not actually that's stock. Got some stock and some zinnias coming from Flower Hill Farm. So really excited about that. Okay. I also have some Gomphrena. Now Gomphrena I grew 2 years ago, and last year it was absolutely gorgeous. This year I'm going to try Lavender Lady. Sunrise, or Kiss Fiery Sunrise blend. And then the one I did start with 2 years ago is this Scabiosa mix. Absolutely gorgeous. I grew Strawberry Fields last year. I wasn't as happy with it as I was with this one, so I'm really excited to get some more of this out. And these dry beautifully. So the next are kind of, we're getting into our grasses and Loofa. So I've never grown Loofa before. I'm going to grow this on a big trellis I set up outside. So really excited about trying to get Loofa for myself, for our home, and as well as to give as gifts at Christmas. So I've got some Loofa. We got, sorry, it's taped down. We got Frosted Explosion grass. This is a annual. Got Frosted Explosion grass. It is an annual, but it is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So I'm going to plant more of these and plant them all around the garden and in the flower beds. And maybe around the trees. I think that'd be good. We got 2, I don't know if they're the same or not. We got Bunny Tails grass. And from Johnny's Hairtail grass. I'll put a picture of this on the screen. But I grew some of these last year and they're just so cute. Love them. So we're going to go ahead and get into some veggies. And the first is our eggplant. I tried these last year. I did not have very much luck with them because I had flea beetles or some kind of beetle that just ate the crap out of these. They started growing. We're going to do it again. I'm going to try to keep a lot of my stuff covered this year with those hoop covers I'm going to be building here in the next week and see if we can get some different types of eggplant. So we have that to try this year. Also in my 4 to 8 week seeds, I'm going to be planting up some sweet peas. Probably be putting these out next weekend on the 8th or so because it is supposed to be really, really warm for the next few weeks. So we're ready to go. I may even plant my onions and cabbages out this coming weekend because it's going to be really warm. Starting on the 15th-ish or maybe next weekend, we'll see. We're going to be doing some direct seeding of carrots. We've got some Malabar spinach and some oceanside spinach. Not had great luck with spinach, but I'm going to go ahead and plant it out really early. See if I can get some spinach that can be harvested. I had a little luck inside, but it still gets a little bit too warm. We're going to do baby choy, bok choy. Get that direct seeded. We're going to dry Hinda Beni bread turnips. So I grew up, my mom always did rutabaga, which has kind of a strong, not sweet taste. It's pretty good if you fix it right, but I've always avoided turnips because I thought they were the same thing. Everything I've read says turnips are super, super sweet, and this one in particular is sweet. So we're going to try some actual turnips. And kind of look like radishes. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know. So the next is a variety of herbs that I'm going to be direct sowing in pots where they will grow throughout the season this year. I'm going to go ahead and get these set up outside so that they'll just start germinating out there. We have thyme, some plain single Italian parsley, some Chinese parsley, some more chives. I do have these in a pot outside, so they should come up on their own, but I'll just reseed it a little bit. We're going to try caraway again. This, I think, is a biennial. I got the plant last year, but it never did anything, so we'll see. Maybe it'll come back. If not, we'll go ahead and get some more started anyway. We're going to do garlic chives. I've had zero luck germinating garlic chives 3 or 4 times now. We're going to try once more, then we're going to give it up. We're going to do some cilantro, coriander. We're going to do some mammoth dill and also bouquet dill. And I did have some dill in my grow room that I've been growing over the winter, which I'm going to put outside. It's not in a food safe container. But I'm going to go ahead and put that out for the swallowtail butterflies. They absolutely love it. They ate all of it last year, so I didn't get any. So I'm going to make a garden for the swallowtail butterflies and the monarch butterflies, and then I'll have my own, hopefully separate from that I actually can harvest. All right. Continuing with the herbs for the 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to start these inside. I have lemongrass and a whole bunch of different types of basil. Siam cream basil, Italian large leaf basil, mammoth basil, purple ruffles basil, lemon basil, here's some more, sweet Thai basil, surprise, holy Tulsi basil, we're not done, Genovese basil, still not done, dwarf Greek basil, that's a repeat. We're going to do black sesame, and also I'm going to try fennel. I've never done this before, so we're going to try it, see how it goes. Also, veggie-wise, for the 4 to 6 week range, we're going to go ahead and start some ground cherries inside. Never had these, never grown these. We're going to give it a try and hopefully not regret it. And then we're going to go ahead and get 2 types of okra. We're going to go ahead and get 2 types of okra. We got Clemson spineless. And we're going to try, and then we're also going to try the red burgundy okra. I found last year that we absolutely love eating freeze-dried okra. It tastes just like fried okra, but it's not slimy, and it's crunchy like a chip, low calorie. It is one of the best snacks. We've almost run out of it already. We've been rationing it, so I'm going to grow a whole lot of okra next year. So really excited. Not going to grow hillbilly okra though, because that is just gross. But long Perkins, the okra was good. I really like the Clemson, and we're going to try this burgundy one. All right. So for flowers for 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to try some Clarkia. I have never grown this before, but I am trying to deck out my whole yard and garden with all the flowers I possibly can. Generally, I would start zinnias direct seeding, but this one actually says to go ahead and start them 4 to 6 weeks ahead. So from Territorial Seed, it's Zahara Double Salmon Rose Zinnia. Another one that I've never grown before is Amaranth. We're going to go ahead and try this Coral Fountains Amaranth. So both of these say that they can be started indoors, so we're going to try that. We're going to do Calendula Pot of Gold Oopsie-daisy. And then also the Tangerine Nasturtium. Now I will be direct seeding a lot of these outside as well, especially the calendula. I got a lot from Menards for like 10 cents back in January. So I'm going to be putting calendula just about everywhere, along with alyssum and a whole bunch of other flowers I'm going to direct seed. It is also time to start our dahlias. I absolutely love dahlias. We have Unwin Mix. We have the Unwin Mix. I think this came from Walmart last year. It's 50 cents. Just beautiful, beautiful dahlias. Harlequin Mix dahlias from Swallowtail. And then Dahlia Dandy Improved from Baker Creek. Absolutely love it. The one thing with dahlias, if you're wanting to grow a specific type, you need to get the tuber for that type. And then you need to pull that if you're not in a hardy enough, if your zone is not hardy enough for them to overwinter. You'll need to pull those and store them somehow. I didn't have good luck with that. But you would need to store them for over the winter and then replant those tubers. If you start from seed, which I love doing, you never know exactly what you're going to get because they cross-pollinate. And you could get, honestly, a zinnia that no one has ever seen before. So really exciting. But they will create tubers. So you could take that particular dahlia, pull the tubers from it, and plant it next year. So really excited to see what we can get from that. All right, I think that's it. Try to go through that pretty quick. So I'm going to start planting these up this week. I'm going to get some of them outside this week as well. And looking forward to it. Like I said earlier, I will have my tomato video. We're going to do a whole bunch of tomato varieties. I will share those with you later this week. So stay tuned for that video. And until the next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy gardening, and bye.